In this video, I will climb the Stanserhorn, the most popular mountain in the canton of Nidwalden. As you can see, I'm not alone this time. Vivi joined me on this adventure. The hike was very beautiful and the weather was just amazing, so make sure to watch until the end of this episode.
Good morning. Today we're hiking up to the Stanserhorn.
We are already quite high up. We didn't walk all the way from the bottom, and the previous section was everything in the forest. So yeah, I didn't film that, but now we can start. There's still about 1.5 hours left to the top. We started the day in Stans. As you can see, the valley station is very beautiful. The ride with the cable railway was really nice and saved us about 40 minutes. It was first opened in 1893, so it's already more than 100 years old. After the cable railway, you could take the Stanserhorn Cabrio. It's the first gondola in the world with an open deck. However, we decided to walk to the top instead of taking the Stanserhorn Cabrio. It was still quite early in the morning. I was impressed how many people were already on the hiking trail. You could tell that it was Sunday and beginning of September. Everyone wanted to make use of the beautiful weather and do the hike before there's snow on the summit.
Racking my brain, looking for answers. Wise words only get me so far. I'd pull it apart, put it back together, but I can't see my way through the dark. I'm just trying to puzzle pieces. I'm just trying to get some sleep. But the ocean in my heart is raging. I don't really know what to say. Take a breath and try to.
Most of the hike was near the cable car, which I thought made it less enjoyable, but it was fun to hear all the screams from the open deck of the gondola. Every time the gondola passes over a pole, certain people start screaming. I don't think it's that bad, but it's definitely a strange feeling. Wow, look at that view. There's another gondola, and there in the back there's actually some fog. But luckily we have amazing weather here, and now we did the majority of the altitude, so it's not far anymore to the top.
It's very beautiful with all the mountains and the lakes that you can see from here.
The Stanserhorn sits at an altitude of 1,900 meters. Compared to the other summits from this series, it's only higher than Mount Rigi, but doesn't come close to Mount Pilatus and the Stanserhorn. In terms of annual visitor numbers, it's the least popular mountain. The gap after Mount Rigi and Pilatus is just crazy. What I find really funny about this mountain is its logo. Although the Stanserhorn is technically in the canton of Nidwalden, its logo says Lucerne. That's because the region markets itself internationally under the well-known Lucerne brand, making it easier for visitors to find and remember. As you can see, we reached the top. The view was amazing, but we were not the only ones enjoying it. Luckily, we had brought something to eat with us, so we didn't have to stay in the crowded restaurant. There was a circular hiking trail with a nice view. The infrastructure on the Stanserhorn is very good, but you can tell that it's focused on tourists.
We finally made it to the top and now we are going back down to Wiesenberg.
Up here there are so many people. It's very touristy, but I would say like everywhere where there's a gondola, there's many people, so that's normal. I hope that it gets better on the way down, but I'm quite optimistic. From the Stanserhorn you can see more than 100 peaks, so I understand why so many people want to visit this mountain. At this point, I must clarify that I don't want to complain about all the tourists. Of course, I am aware of what to expect at the summit of such a popular mountain, but I just don't like it that much. With this series, I want to show that the most popular mountains in Switzerland are not necessarily the most beautiful. I highly recommend to watch some of my other hiking series to discover some trails that are more quiet.
All the little seconds that we hold, every single breath we get to take, don't let them go to waste. Give it all your heart and soul, they'll be gone before you know. So treasure it like gold.
There are still many people, but I think the most of them come from Wirtweli, so we're heading to Wiesenberg, and this way is much less crowded than the other. So we are very lucky. And now we're looking forward to eat some lunch and then heading back down to Dallenwil.
Before eating lunch I want to fly with the drone. I think right here I'm just outside the forbidden zone from the military airport. Let's see if it works. For lunch we ate some nuts, for each one of us an apple, some tasty bread from the Ticino region with hummus, and for dessert a nut cake. Once again, we had a beautiful view during the lunch break. I'm really glad that I was able to fly with the drone. Now there's about 1 hour left. Let's do it. It's crazy how quickly time flies when you're hiking. It felt like we had only started the hike 2 hours ago and now we were already nearing the end. Unfortunately, this will be the last episode for now. I'm planning to visit another popular mountain called Sentis, but first I will film some other projects. This series was quite a lot of work. I would be really curious to know which episode you like the most, so let me know down in the comment section.
Drank from the well, we were becoming us. the joy and the pain and the fallen stars. Here's to the broken hearts that make us who we are.
We made it back down to Wiesenberg. From here we take the gondola down to Dallenwil.
It was really nice that this last section wasn't so crowded. Like that you can enjoy the hike much more. And in general it was quite amazing. We both enjoyed it a lot. Consider to subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, thanks a lot for watching. I really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you in the next one.